Hello everyone, and welcome to my reaction to Dun Da Dun Season 2 Episode 1. I know that we have all been looking forward to this moment, and I'm so excited to see where the story and the characters and everything goes from here. So if you haven't been on my channel since the Season 1 reactions, welcome back. I now react to Dragon Ball Z, which has kept me quite busy. And if you want, you can join me live on Saturday for more of that. I stream usually every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday on Twitch. And my name is the same as on here, just Animaechan, or the channel name is called that. Okay, but I don't want to ramble on for too long. I just wanted to say I'm excited. I have no predictions for how this could go because well, season 1 was pretty unpredictable in its own way. Although, remember when I started season 1, I had read like 3 or 4 chapters of the manga, after which I stopped when I realized, okay, there's gonna be an anime. I don't want to spoil myself. But this time I'm going in completely with zero knowledge, so let's see what the story and the characters have in store for us. Thank you for joining me, and like I said, welcome back. Let's have some fun. Let's talk about some anime. Oh, and of course I'm watching on Crunchyroll. I think it's also available on Netflix, so it's obvious, but you have already seen the anime. Read the manga on, I think it should be on Shonen Jump or the Plus Manga Plus. Anyway, this is just reaction, so I will be pausing, I will be talking. If you don't like it, well, there are many reactors to this show, I'm sure, because it's just that good. But anyway, let's get started. I forgot the new opening song, right? I wonder what that's gonna be like. But this is not a pack of wolves. What did she hit him with? What happened? Kick him on the nose. Something's helping her. What?
何これどうしようオカルン愛に飛び込むのは危険ですよ綾瀬さん帰ってきたママちょっとすごいもう
New opening! Wow! So moving, so cool perspective. A signature! I want the pose on all the faces! That looks like Kill la Kill visual somehow, or energy. I like how they kept a lot of the signature things from the first opening, like, and it's still very exciting. The perspectives were even cooler. The voice, the singer has got a really, really good voice. So it's gonna be a nice one to listen to every week.
カードの家のバカ家族いるでしょあそこの奴ら全然挨拶
ジン、お前らも突っ立ってないで座ってお菓子でも食えよ。
あざーす。
愛想よくしとけよ。俺の温情で家賃免除してやってんだからよ。
あざまーす。
じじさん、これどういうことですか？
ここ借家だからさ。この人たちは紀藤さんって地主の人たちで、この人たちのおかげで俺はこの家にいられるんだよ。
じゃあさっきの壁やばいじゃないですか。
いざとなったら知らないふりね。
いきなりいなくなったよな。
友達がうちに遊びに来たいって言うから迎えに行ったんですよ。
また霊媒師とかいうのを連れてこようとしてたんじゃねえよな。
ふざけんじゃねえよ。霊なんて出るわけねえだろボケ。霊が出るなんてホラを振りまくな。
いやいや、彼が霊媒師に見えます。
例えばよ、イノシシ追っかけてたらよ。
Where did she pull that out from?
銃人に向けてたら警察に捕まりますよ。
どうも、こんにちは。
いやー、参ったぜ。鶴ちゃんじゅんさんが助けてくれなかったらやばかったぜ。あそこはさすがにボロすぎ。
当家の人間が警察に捕まったら鶴ちゃんのせいだよ。
ようジン、どこ行ってたんだよ。こいつ誰？
Imagine having to live like this. I would go insane.
俺の親友で遊びに行きたいって。
But I feel like it's probably kind of common. Like maybe there are still people like that to put too much pressures and expectations. Like obviously it's an extreme version, but maybe it's like a symbolic. That must suck to live like that. Don't get me wrong. I understand all the stuff about manners and the not lying. Like it sounds so reasonable, but they're clearly very corrupt, to put it lightly.
ジンの好きなサッカーのチームは親友ならわかるでしょ。
彼は
ジンは黙ってろ。
Did you guys play soccer just now?
サンジェルマン。
なんだ、知ってんじゃん。彼はジンの親友だよ。
Were they talking about that before? Or the poster?
オカルナイス。
おい、もう一人女のやついたよな。いつ帰ってくるんだ。てめえ今やっちまったぜ。俺らに嘘をついたな。
They're giving me anxiety.
土の子が祀ってある神社ってここだよね。あれはなんだ？
Yoga.
何かご用ですか？お見苦しいところを。VTuber になりたくて。どうぞ上がってください。
Bootuba?
うわめっちゃ楽しみ。後でもう一回オカルンと来よう。土の子に見えねえ。
私もそう思います。この神社に残ってる文献には、天昇る竜は虹をかけ、山の怒りは村を飲み込むとあります。この土地には大蛇信仰がありまして、火山に住む大蛇が腹を空かせると火山が噴火すると考えられてきました。村の子供を一人供物として捧げることで大蛇の空腹を抑えていたといいます。そのへその緒みたいのは大蛇が脱皮した時のものらしいです。
じゃあ土の子は？
私の親父が土の子って言った方が観光客が来るって。
クソが。
あなたみたいな方が訪れてくれます。恐怖によって思考。この大蛇伝説は人間の過ちです。そんな過ちを繰り返さないよう私はここでお話をさせていただいております。本当は三角倒立の VTuber になりたいんですが。
いや、その話 VTube ですれば。土の子いなかったな。オカルンがっかりするだろうな。でもまあ土着の昔話とかは好きそうだな。男二人は友情を深めてるかな。
Oh, what she's gonna walk into. Oh.
やっと供物が揃ったな。始めようか。
Oh, nice.
じゃねえ。
She's nimble. Jennifer Lopez Anaconda.
さすが母ちゃん人家最強のババアだぜ。
何者だよあのババア。ただの強えババアだろ。てか何この部屋マジキモい。
霊媒師ってわけでもなさそうだね。この村を壊しに来たみてえだな。この村は俺ら祈祷家が代々守ってきた土地だ。
Protected.
おいおい、てめえ誰のおかげで安全安心に温泉入れる
In peace.
んだ。大女様に供物を捧げてるからだろうがい。
Peace.
噴火を抑えられ。
ちょっと待って、供物を捧げてるって言った。
そう言ってんだろうが、まさにここで人柱が建てられた。この家は紛れもなく祭壇さ。そして
That's why the house is bathed in too much blood, as Turbo Baba said. Too many people were sacrificed in here. I will make a note about something I want to mention at the end. Another anime that is very good, that has a similar topic that I really like.
それでジジの両親は。
ラッキーだったぜ。ちょうど3人。大女様は大層お腹を空かせていらっしゃる。
なんなんだよこれよ。床が砂になってんじゃん。
No, don't struggle! But that makes it go down faster.
この敷居はまたがせねえよ。
マジでやばい。ターボママなんとかしてよ。
Yay! Yay! You be the sacrifices! Sacrifices! Yes! Get some! I don't want us to die.
ボカル大丈夫？なんとか。ちょっとマジかよ。どうやって戻るんだよこれ。
Wow, the visuals suddenly look extra nice? Is that my imagination?
なんで地中にこんなたくさん。ママ、ボカル、助けて。
Gigi.
こっちだ。
No! The snake? Heavy. Oh no! That's an earthworm. A big earthworm.
大女様、よくぞおいでになられました。
ちゃんとポーズしろ。食われるぞ。あれが大社様。
あれら祈祷家とお間違いにならぬよ。
大社様ってこの土地の伝説の。
やば、名人じゃなかったの？
暗がりだな。
ブラガリって何？
モンゴリアンデスワームだ。
I knew it was a worm.
巨大食人ミミズのユーマです。でも
From Dune.
体長そんなでかいデスワームは聞いたことがありません。
Yeah, because they keep feeding it!
さあ、大女様、あの3人をお召し上がりください。ゲロッパイ。
おい、ふざけんなクソババア。ただの人食いミミズだ。
食われてんじゃん。
Honestly, for me, this shock is like, yeah, duh. It's not their god. He doesn't know them. You don't need to defeat it, I guess, for now. Is that a didgeridoo? Oh, no. Uh-oh, he wants the weenie. Ah! Whoa, that looks cool. Oh, look how cute they all are. Wait, I want to see that ending again. Oh my gosh. It looks like the light or the sound is affecting them, but not him.
どうしたの？二人とも大丈夫？
Maybe that light or sound made those other people crazy too. And that's why they thought they were worshipping a god. At that point, if I ever, even if it's a magical, mystical, cursed didgeridoo that turns me into a person like that sacrifices others, at that point, just put me down for my own good, for the peace of my soul. Just put me down. I mean, obviously, if you can save me before I hurt anyone, but damn, no, the build-up was so good there. I wish I had a Don the Don shirt, but I had to wear my power shirt today. Look how cute he looks! Hey, new dance! Everyone on YouTube's gonna be doing this. On TikTok. Oh, so cute! Wow! What does that mean? どうかさ。どうかさるよ。
みんな行くぞ。荒ぶる大逆転説悪しき因習より生み出されし者その名を次回ジャッシュ
I'm so excited! Like, this is the legend of the giant snake. Okorin and Gigi find a hidden room where the talismans are plastered everywhere, including the ceilings, walls, and floor. The front door intercom suddenly rings. Expecting Momo, they open the front door only to find Naki and the Kito family members waiting for them. Meanwhile, Momo is in a pinch, being attacked by the Kito family men at the onsen. Because they keep the onsen so peaceful. But I know what they meant. They meant, like, for the town. People can live peacefully because of their sacrifice to a worm. I feel like at that point it was just coincidence. It kind of reminded me of a scene from 86. I won't go into detail about it now because it's quite an extensive topic. I don't know if it was in season 1 or season 2. I'm thinking season 2 of 86. Where a guy said something like, if society has to be built on the sacrifice of children, maybe that society shouldn't be surviving after all. It's such a wild thing to say, though. I understand that it sounds, I don't know how to explain it, but I loved that episode, and I love that way of for a leader to think that way, like, if meaning them thinking they were holding up the town. I don't think so. And even more so, they weren't even serving a god. It was a worm. So exciting though, like the way that it all came together. Cause at least Momo can fight back for a bit. Like that's what makes it exciting, because she could hold her own a bit until, the main Baba jumped in. She's a bit strong, but now she's dead, eaten by her own a worm she made fat. She and her underlings. The visuals were so good. The colors were so good. Like, everything is chosen intentionally to suit the mood of the scene. Yeah, it was a really good first episode, but it felt almost like we picked up right from where we left off. Like, it wasn't even, like, there wasn't even a break somehow. That's how I feel right now. But the songs, the opening song, the ending song is so exciting. I can't wait to see TikTokers and the YouTube creators recreating the ending, especially. I think had some, those typical, like, I can see them wanting to recreate exactly that. Even for the season 1 opening, a lot of people made their own version, like with other anime or with themselves. But I feel like this time around, the ending song's visuals will make for some fun fan projects. Everything about the show is just creative and fun, and it suits the tone. So I'm excited to see more. I would give the episode like a 9 out of 10. Mainly for just the excitement, the creativity in every moment. I feel like that family that's protecting the village, I feel like they're kind of, like I said before, an extreme version of something. I think every culture probably has, at times, a group of elders thinking that they're doing what's best for everyone, but in actual fact, they are misguided. to say the least. Like I think that most people or societies can learn from, you know, the young and the old, those who got us to where we are today, but also the young that needs to innovate to keep us growing and moving forward, right? But sometimes both sides can have if in any extreme, wanting to be too new or too old, too stuck in your ways, it can lead to corruption, absolute evil in the sense, misguided to say the least. So yeah, that's what they probably symbolize to some extent. We do have these three here that hopefully will be able to solve this problem. That's exciting though, right? They're in this new place, they have to solve it. It's like a very exciting take on monster of the week or mystery of the week. Like when I was a kid, I really loved Scooby-Doo, and that's literally monster of the week kind of. What every episode has a new ghost to bust or whatever, but this is like a very exciting version of that with a more advanced overarching story. Like it's going somewhere. So yeah, I'm here for it. I'm here to see how it all plays out. I'm a little sad because I played this game called Waifu Wars and I had Gigi, and then someone kept pressuring me, please, I want this character, trade me that character so I can get that character, and eventually I was like, fine. And I'm so sad because in actual fact he didn't need my character, he just thought he did because of some misunderstanding. But I have a plan. If I can get a key for Kenma, I can maybe get my Gigi back. We'll see. Plus I've had Okarun for I had Okarun for the last 2 wars, and I traded him each time, so I shouldn't really, I would have. But Gigi, I think Gigi is maybe I like Gigi slightly more as an individual character. I love Okarun and Momo together their dynamic is fantastic, and Okarun is a great character. But I like Gigi as an individual a little bit more, so I was really hoping to get his key. Maybe even during a Dan the Dan video, but we'll see. We have 2 or 3 months? Yeah, so maybe in the last month of the war I can trade him again back and see how it goes. Anyway, if you want to join the Waifu Wars game, it's on the Discord. So every Twitch sub, YouTube member, Patreon, Ko-fi member, everyone can join the Discord, and then we play this game. So there's one of each character. So imagine a card game where there's only one, like Pokemon TCG, but there's only one of each Pokemon, and then basically you catch or you claim characters, and then every 4 wars we reset. But you can get a special key for the character that always proves that you had them, and it's like a whole thing. It's super fun to play with everyone. But for now, I think I will end the video. I should score though, but I think a 9 is good. It's a very exciting start. This is my chart for those of you that didn't maybe see it last time. My 10s, scores are obviously personal. We might have different opinions and different scores. Sorry, I'm laughing because when I was reacting to, when I react to tons of shows, people get so mad when my scores are not what theirs is. Like what, Solo Leveling last season, man. Was it last season or the season before that? People went crazy when I didn't give some of the episodes a 10 if they thought it was a 10. But it's just my opinion, and I'm using the numbers to illustrate how I feel about subjective art, whether it's a story, whether it's music, whether it's painting, animation, whatever. Art is subjective, so I just use the numbers to illustrate, and because I like doing reviews, I like talking about things and giving my perspective and then hearing other people's perspective. So if you give a different score to me, by all means, explain to me why do you feel that way. But that's all we're actually doing is giving words to feelings which are personal. So this kind of just reflects my rough feelings when I give scores. This is technically, these words illustrate how I feel if I got a certain score for a test. This is like if I got an 8 out of 10, that means I did very good. If I got a 9, I did great with more exclamation points. 7 is good. 6 is like, oh, not bad. But 5 is like, okay, now that's kind of bad. That's a bad score. You didn't do very well. Obviously, a 5 might be worse to some other people, but 0s and 10s are usually the most subjective that it can get. Even sometimes when I don't like a story, I still try and give scores to, this is the categories, for example. The story, which includes pacing and everything, characters, which includes personality, even like the dynamic between them, visuals, which for me sometimes consistency or intention is very important. Audio, meaning OST, voice acting, sound effects, and then enjoyment is the most personal one, which means how much did I like it, how invested am I in the story and these characters. All around the 9 for me. 9 for story, 9 for characters. Almost want to say the visuals, I know, like, it's, like I said, so creative, like it really stands out. So I'm going to give actually that 9.5, 9 for audio. But taking into account the new opening and the ending and how much I like that, let's just say the opening and the endings on their own are 10 out of 10 for me as a whole. Maybe 9.5. Like I said, a 10 out of 10 is very personal, so I'm going to save my perfect 10. But the opening and the ending separate from the audio, I'd give each a 9.5. But for the audio, meaning voice acting, sound effects, and OST within the episode, 9 for now. And then enjoyment / investment, I know it's I can give it a 9.5 considering how excited I am, but I just have a feeling like it's going to get even better and better, and therefore I'm saving my higher scores for when it does, because I can't give 11s and 12s. 10 is the max. So okay, thank you for watching my reaction. I'm looking forward to every Thursday for the next couple of weeks. And yeah, please join me on Twitch or on Patreon for more reactions if you like. I will be posting, I'll continue my DBZ reactions, my One Piece reactions. There's still other content. And I'll also be reacting to other seasonals, like for YouTube. Kaiju number 8 is coming in the middle of the month. Dr. Stone, Sakamoto Days, those should be shorts. Probably not going to edit full reactions for YouTube. Like last time, because it comes out like a week late, and then it comes out on a Monday, but I can only record it every Friday. It's a whole thing. And I'm hoping to add Gachiakta from this Sunday, depending on what time it airs. So yeah, see you then next time. Bye.